OK, I want to hear from you on this, people. If the Rwanda deal proves to be an absolute dud, would that be the final straw for you when it comes to Boris? So I'll make absolutely no excuses whatsoever for sticking by this guy thus far. It's not about party loyalty. I've never been and never will be a member of any political party. I don't think that's appropriate, given my line of work. Also, I usually think they're all useless. Partygate doesn't really bother me. If eating cake during lockdown is a crime, then I'd be serving 25 to life by now. Part of me also thinks that anyone who religiously obeyed lockdown rules after it had become acutely aware that there was no justification for Chris Whitty's national hostage situation is an absolute mug. But regardless of whether or not you care about Partygate, the fact is that part of the skill of being a Prime Minister is that you don't allow yourself to become embroiled in petty scandals. And nobody can deny that Boris Johnson has allowed that to happen. Whether or not you think Boris did anything wrong, it's undeniable that he's allowed himself to be caught up in this situation, and that's not good, is it? I think the Rwanda deal is supposed to be his saving grace in a way, his get-out-of-jail-free card. But I'm starting to have serious reservations about how effective it will be. I was very happy to learn that there had been no channel crossings over the weekend, but apparently that may have had more to do with the direction of the wind, as opposed to the prospect of being deported to Africa. And it turns out that apparently as few as 200 channel crossers could actually be sent to Rwanda. So just 2% of people apparently who arrive in the UK every year are deemed inadmissible to the asylum system. That's the criteria that will be used to determine who can be sent to East Africa. Also, there are serious questions about Rwanda's capacity to actually take loads of people. It does remain very unclear as to whether or not they have the infrastructure. Our government has already told local councils that they'll be using some private rental housing stock in their area, which implies to me, at least, that they don't see the numbers decreasing too much. Look, something needed to be done about illegal immigration into the UK. There's no doubt about that. Something needed to be done for a very long time, actually. But this whole Rwanda deal, if it does indeed fall flat on its face, if people crossing the channel realise that there's no deterrent, actually, because they won't basically be deported, so it's deterrent in name only, if they realise that there is very little chance of actually going to Rwanda, then the game's up, isn't it? And we'll have another record year of arrivals. I really want this idea to work, and I'm keeping an open mind about it. I'm optimistic in a sense. I hope that this is the solution and that we see an end to illegal channel crossings from largely economic migrants masquerading as refugees. But I want to hear from you. If it doesn't work, is Boris toast? If it doesn't work, would you vote for Boris again?
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.